In the summer of 2004, I was a senior in high school and I was living large. I was captain of the swimming team. I was a varsity soccer player. I had this awesome girlfriend and I was one of the campus ministry leaders on campus. Put all this confidence into a 17-year-old boy and you have so much swag, you don't even know what to do with it. I like to call this version of myself Bro Tom. Bro Tom was a jerk. I literally remember walking down the hallway with my cap on backwards, my backpack on without any books in it, with my backpack over one shoulder, walking down the hallway and just being like, stop, bro. You know what? I didn't even make eye contact with people. I would say hi to people and just keep looking straight ahead, like, step. I was such a tool. I was taking everything good that God was doing in my life and I was centering it around me. And I became the biggest jerk there was. Fortunately, it didn't last very long and I was able to get back on track to being just Tom instead of Bro Tom. You know, when we think of it, I think a lot of us struggle with our personal identities. Some of us have way too much confidence, like Bro Tom, and others of us lack confidence in who we are and what we're supposed to do. Last week, we talked about being lost and found. What do we do when we feel lost? And how do we seek after God when He's trying to find us at the same time? This week, the gospel talks about you are the salt of the earth. Do you know what salt does? It brings out the flavor of whatever food you put it on. So when I think about Jesus saying, you are the salt of the earth, to me, that means each and every one of us has our own flavor that we bring to the table. See what I did there? I've said it before, but the world does not need more Toms. That would be creepy. What the world needs is for you to be who God created you to be. So what's your flavor? What are you passionate about? Is it school, sports, the arts, your friends, your family, community service, church even? What are you passionate about? And strive to be great in that. You see, you can give God glory in anything that you do. On the sports field, you can give God glory by being the best that you can be, treating the other team right, and when you're doing awesome, saying thank you to God. You can bring God glory in the arts by making something beautiful that just makes people stop and be like, whoa. You can bring God glory when you are a good friend or a good son and daughter in your family, because then when people see the love that you have, they see the love of God. But that only happens when we embrace our flavor. That only happens when we throw our own spice into the world. Whatever it is that you're passionate about, be careful. Because a lot of times we can be like Bro Tom and we can make it all about ourselves. And when we do that, when we cut ourselves off from God, the one who gave us all of these gifts, that's when our salt loses its flavor. When we make our passions all about ourselves, that's when we start to lose our own flavor. That's when we start to feel empty inside. Because it is God who gave us these passions, and it's only God who will fulfill them to their maximum potential. For those of you who struggle with overconfidence, I want to encourage you, don't cut yourself off from God who's giving you the gifts that you have. And for those who are struggling with not enough confidence, I want to challenge you, don't put God in a box. And what I mean by that is sometimes we look around because we don't have confidence and we're like, what can I do with this? I want to challenge you, don't put God in the box and turn it over to Him. God, what can I do with this passion I have for video games? God, what can I do with this passion I have for music? I can't even play guitar. Seek out opportunities to follow your passion. Talk to people. Get connected with others who are passionate. And God will use your passions for His glory and for your good. This week in your small group, I want you to consider what are you passionate about and share it with your small group. I want you guys to brainstorm ideas of how you can use your passion to bring about the greater glory of God. And last but not least, I want to challenge you every single day to say thank you to God for the flavor that you bring to your life and the lives of others. Stay spicy, my friends. Peace.